Getting to the NBA Finals is an accomplishment in itself, and it has to feel good when you win one. But what if you get to the NBA Finals and really let your team down, and everyone thinks it's you who lost your team the NBA Finals? What then? Hello everyone, I'm Purple Prince, and today I want to talk about possibly the worst NBA Finals Game 7 performance ever. In 1994 NBA Finals, the New York Knicks met with the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets had the home court advantage for the series, but there were fair hopes that New York may finally win a title for the city again, for the first time since 1973. Houston obviously had Olajuwon, Vernon Maxwell, and Robert Horry, while Knicks had Ewing, Oakley, and John Starks. The first game of the series started very defensively, but Houston was better, 85-78. Hakeem Olajuwon scored 28 points and Otis Thorpe grabbed 16 rebounds. New York won game number 2 in a similar defensive fashion, 91-83, but Houston took a lead in the series once again after the game 3 win. New York Knicks went home and won game 4 and 5 to take a 3-2 series lead, and everything could have ended in game 6. The hero of today's video is John Starks, a very good player for the Knicks who also was a good 3-point shooter. Throughout the series, Starks averaged 17.7 points and 5.9 assists. John Starks played a great Game 6 against the Rockets, scoring 27 points, dishing out 8 assists and making 5 of 9 3-pointers. New York needed every bit of that performance, as Patrick Ewing had a subpar game hitting only 6 of 20 shots. But Starks couldn't hit the shot that counted. Hakeem Olajuwon blocked a last-second championship-winning shot attempt by John Starks. A lot of people think that Starks was fouled by Olajuwon, which would have been Hakeem's 6th foul, and John Starks would have got 3 free throws. Starks wasn't a great free-throw shooter. For his career he had a 77% success rate, but I think he makes at least 2 and brings this game to a tie and overtime. And in overtime for the Houston without Hakeem would have been hard. He could have been one of the biggest heroes in New York's history, yet in Game 7, he became a zero. In Game 7 of the 1994 NBA Finals, John Starks shot the ball 18 times, which was the most on New York Knicks team, yet he hit only 2 of his shots and missed all 11 of his 3-point attempts. He couldn't hit a shot to save his life, and it is so much more depressing when you think that there shouldn't have been a Game 7 if Starks' shot wouldn't be blocked in Game 6. A lot of sports personalities have discussed this and actually mentioned possible reasons for John Starks' meltdown during the Game 7 of the 1994 NBA Finals. And I could agree with the issue of losing confidence. When his Game 6 winning shot was blocked, he didn't just lose the game, he felt like he lost the series, and in Game 7, he did. Houston went on to win Game 7, 19-84, giving Knicks another season without the championship. Before the Game 7 atrocity, John Starks was making 41% of his threes in the series and averaging almost 20 points per game. But the Game 7 will be remembered the most, and it's sad because other than that he had a very good series. Patrick Ewing didn't have a great series as well. It's just Starks that picked really bad time to be bad, and that's why he got booed out of New York for the next little while. But not everyone in New York saw it that way. Coach Pat Riley said, "All the critics and naysayers that looked hard at that and criticized the fact that John was still in the game don't and did not take into account that we would never gotten to Game 7 if it wasn't for John." In Games 4 and 5, he had double-digit fourth quarter performances. In Game 5, without him getting 11 points in the fourth quarter, we wouldn't have won. In Game 6, he had 16 points in the fourth quarter. He was really playing well in fourth quarters, making big shots and making big plays. John Starks continued to play for the New York Knicks until 1998, when he got traded to the Golden State Warriors. He made 2 more short stops in Chicago and Utah before retiring in 2002. The bad finals performance didn't seem to impact him as he continued to play at a high level and even won the 6th Man of the Year award in 1997. He never though made the NBA Finals again. I guess the chances to win a championship don't really come easy. That's it guys. What do you think? Why Starks was so bad in the Game 7 of NBA Finals? Is there a worse performance in a championship clinching game out there? Leave a comment below, like this video, and subscribe for future NBA content. This was Purple Prince, and I'm out.
gangster, but they won't approach me. I know they never approach me. They know that they catch a bullet. I ride the gang to the fullest. I run with some real ones on hand.